Welcome back to our channel and our Cross Canada tour. This is episode 84, part 1 of day 58. Again, thank you so much to Nathalie for offering her campsite to us. We're so thankful we had a place to stay during the pouring rain. After we waited out the rain, we got back on our bikes and headed to Saint Vallier, and we wanted to make it as far east as possible. Eventually, we stopped at Parc Du Quai along the St. Lawrence River to eat our lunch and enjoy the view. After getting back on our bikes, the episode abruptly ends when we arrived at the sign for St Jean Port Joli. Enjoy the episode.
Good morning, everyone. This is where we camp, right down here. You might be able to see the outline of our tent, but we were very blessed to have been here in the pouring rain because we were able to set up our tent, and basically the goal was trying to keep everything dry. You can see that one of our tarps is drying in the wind and the sun now that the sun's peaked out. For the most part, we got everything dry, I think, but it rained for like, I don't know, I would say at least 36 hours. That's a beautiful little spot here. The hosts are so wonderful, so compassionate and so generous. We pitched our tent here. Normally, they suggest to pitch the tent here where there is a clearing, but because of the rain, it was like almost like a pool of water there yesterday, and we would have been just so soaked and muddy. They have a brand new picnic table here. They got walking paths down to the St. Lawrence. They even have an outhouse with a solar panel there that charges a battery so that you can charge your devices. Very, very wonderful spot, and they do have an outdoor shower up near their home. So we really want to thank the host for having us, and then even allowing us to stay the extra day in the pouring rain. Thank you so very much. We're going to get on the road soon and hopefully make it close to River de Loup. Maybe tomorrow we'll be in New Brunswick. Over and out. All right, just leaving our host house and our camping spot for 2 days because it just poured rain. Thankfully, we were able to keep most things dry under the tent. That tent really did us some good last night and the night before. Kept us really dry, and all our equipment and gear. So just going through this town, Saint Vallier. It's a beautiful town again. All these towns in this community are beautiful. Another beautiful church here, built in 1900, and yeah. Yeah, we're just leaving to the next major center, about 30 kilometers away, where we definitely need to get some supplies. Biking into a headwind today. It's not good. On Magami is 23 kilometers. That's the town we're heading toward in order to get more supplies. Looks like a larger community. Not too sure what this is. Huh. about the views here in Quebec. We're just getting reconnected with Highway 138. We took the trail through town, past the park, where there's a campground, and just enjoying the beautiful, beautiful views here in Quebec. Wow, it's quite lovely. I think that's the highway up there. There's a cathedral. They're ringing the bells. I think it's about noon. And the reason why bells are rung at noon, 12 o'clock, is because that's the very hour that Jesus was nailed to the cross for the sin of the world. And you can hear the bells chiming very loud. Very beautiful cathedral. Look at the mountains. Wow. The beauty here in Quebec is amazing. It's really, really beautiful here. Joshua and I are very humbled by this province. It's just a wonderful place to visit and bike. Soft fruit farms and a few little orchards and a lot of dairy farms are around here. A lot of different restaurants and all that. In the next town here. Wow. It's a challenge getting here because of the wind. Again, in the background, you can see the cathedral. Each town has a Catholic cathedral. The architecture is so beautiful, not only outside but also inside. So it's quite nice. This is again a little larger community. We're going to take a break here and have some lunch. Eat something a little more substantial than a few granola bars and a Powerade. All right. St Jean Port Joli. It's 14 after this, and we'll take a break there too. I was told it was very beautiful there. Very beautiful park. Parc Du Quai. Don't think I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah, it's a nice campground. It's a nice campground. Yeah, most towns now will have a municipal campground. I guess so. I think the washrooms are up here. But yeah, I think we could sit here and have our lunch. Yeah, there's a bench there. I'm sure there's other washrooms are over there. Wow. Look at this. Here we're at this beautiful park, looking at the St. Lawrence River with the mountains in the background. Wow. Our bicycles are here. Helmets. Josh's bike is here. And we're just drying out some laundry. This is just before St Jean Port. We're told it's even more beautiful there. I don't know if you can get more beautiful than this. It's pretty amazing.